That shot might just get them going.
Lillard left side. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Thibault can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Johnson. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. That was awesome, fans. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Pass to Nurkic. Stolen by Collins. Now Carter Williams. And here's Sharp. Carter Williams covering. In transition, here come the Spurs. Tries to save it. Collins with it. Here's Grant. Got a piece of it. And here is Carter Williams. Lets a floater go. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trailed by 3. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thank you for the report. One of the tougher things to accomplish, Greg, slowing down great shooters.
Yeah, you have to cover the entire floor defensively. That's going to take a terrific commitment on their part.
Well, there's been enough time for them to dig into a lot of video in this one, so they should be ready to go.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
McDermott can't get it to go.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Pass to Graham. Spurs working the ball around now. And he dunks it down.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Blazers timeout. Time to get loud for your Blazer dancers. To your Blazer dancers.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now here's Henderson from past the arc. The shot by Watford, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds
here to start. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Trailblazers trail by 7. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Henderson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Doug McDermott. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
To the left side wing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Here's Graham. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Henderson with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. And that one's good by Henderson.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Carter Williams can't get it to go. Takes it inside. A nice shot by Simons.
Well, the handles right there from Simon. Great job of just creating enough space for him to do the damage.
1 second left. And we reach the end of the first quarter. In San Antonio, they lead by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Now, here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Vassell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Little with the rebound. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Little. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
Wow, no kidding, David. All right, thank you. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
First team
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season, and in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons, and Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
Graham surveying the floor. Pass to Marjanovic. Kicks it out to Johnson. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Marjanovic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Henderson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Back to Graham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Graham, an active shooter, it keeps that defense nervous, which is why they got compromised.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he didn't do him any favors in their last game. His performance at the line was porous.
Trailblazers trailed by 9. Now here's Henderson. He's got 5. Portland no good that time either.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Smart play by Winslow. Move the ball, find the open man. Good team play.
For Portland, they have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether. Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
That one good for 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Graham. Here's McDermott. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. Simons on the wing. And he jams it with authority.
Good job with Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second and he was ready to fire.
Pass to Carter Williams. San Antonio again missing. Simons with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Takes the 3. A nice shot by Simons. Simons has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3-ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now, here's Simons. 9 points in the game so far. Henderson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Henderson's got 9 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. 1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. To stop the drought, And Marjanovic with the layup. 7 points in the game.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Lillard outside. Fires for three. The rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Sharp. Here's Thibault. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane there, hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Vassell in the corner. Outside, Jones. Corner shot. That shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's all tied in Portland. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Lillard gets double teamed. Pass to Sharp. Vassell grabs the board.
Now, he looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Greg, Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still, not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 7.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Inside. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Now here's Lillard. 11 points in the game. And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
There's so many qualities of a lead guard that Damian Lillard possesses. On the floor, in the locker room, he really truly sets the standard.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Got a hand on it. Good D by Johnson. Spurs leading by 3. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Pass to Thibault. Here's Sharp, covered by Vassell. Trailblazers moving the ball around. They get it back. Nurkic uses the glass to finish the layup. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice shot selection there. Nurkic finding a shooting window and making that one count.
Now here's Johnson. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Fans have a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team. Fans, that was your Blazers youth dance team.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now Henderson. He's got 9.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First team foul. Spurs ball starts the second half.
Spurs leading by 3.
Trailblazers lead.
Graham with the ball. And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Spurs ball starts the second.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. McDermott for 3. Not going to go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Henderson, no one around him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
On defense, Portland. They lead by 1. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Here's Henderson. He's got 11. And that one is good. Henderson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And all game long, they've been finding blocks. Their focus on strong rim protection has helped stifle the opposing team's offense.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Trailblazers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far.
Well, he's been at the line so often tonight, but only just now is he starting to look comfortable.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Watford.
2 minutes.
No points in the game yet for him. It's deflected. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Off target from the baseline. Portland leading. Pass to Grant. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's blocked. And they get it back. On the wing, Winslow. Puts the move on. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jerami Grant took a huge step forward. His scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first-place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the drive. Henderson, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. And Simons has it in the corner. Can't hit from the corner. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside, Jones. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Good on the shot. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
I don't think this is a conditioning issue, but they look like they've lost their legs here in the second half.
Simons surveying the D. The third quarter comes to a close. Spurs out in front, ending the third quarter on a 10-1 run. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. San Antonio leading. And here is Vassell. And Jones has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Jones has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Nobody near Lillard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Jones. Little comes for the double team. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Thibault on the wing. Back to Lillard. The rebound by Marjanovic.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Fall.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
First team.
No good on that one.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't hit the second. And again, San Antonio turns it over. Trailblazers trailed by 11. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fifth personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul.
Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Simon's playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, just one turnover in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second half. He is not doing a good job of keeping the ball in his mitts.
Fall. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
That'll be a 5-second call.
TO number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. The shot's good from Simons.
Well, Simons, if we got a replay of that, you could see his eyes just get huge there. He had a great chance to finish that one off.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
There's the steal.
Foul. Taco Fall. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Trey Jones, one shot.
That one misses for Jones.
San Antonio ball starts the fourth and final quarter. It's six-man time. Let's hear it for
That'll be a 5-second call.
Well, he was very reliable keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. Simons on the wing. Plenty of space. And he nails that one right through the net.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
And the lead starting to slip away.
They get a hand on it. And the layup is good. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
Another turnover there leading to a basket.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Jeremy Grant.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The shot's good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
That'll be a 5-second call.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
High post, Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
And here are the Trailblazers now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Simons. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They came into the quarter with the lead, but now they've seen it all slip away.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And here are the Trailblazers now. 4-point game. Back to Grant. Pass to Nurkic. To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Looking to end the run. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Looking to get it going. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Look at your watch. It's Lillard time.
That shot off. The Blazers on offense. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. He can't hit that time.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Portland with the ball after the basket by San Antonio. To the right side. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Vassell with it. Now defended by Grant. Marjanovic. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Now here's Lillard. And Nurkic has it in the corner. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Vassell. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Here's the break to take the lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
Here's Simons. Count it!
And Simon's saying, bring it on. I got this and more.
Here's Graham. Fall with the rebound. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with a win.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're up by 2. 15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here are the Trailblazers now. The lead is 2. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for Portland.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game. And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
It'll be a regional.
Here we go.
Now here's Marjanovic. Johnson in the corner. Makes it off the glass. He's got 32.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Portland trailing here. Now Simons. Kicks it out to Lillard. Here's Fall. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, that is fantastic ability while in the air. Can this guy get up there or what?
And Greg, he does not need an invitation. If he's got a chance to throw it down, he'll always take it, huh?
Wow.
I was right. Simons with the ball. Pass to Lillard. A minute into overtime and what has been a great game so far. Here's Fall. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Taking 2 shots.
He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the gap to 1. 1:46 left in overtime. Simons up top. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Johnson. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. Shoots from 12. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Here's Lillard. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Here's Sohan. Yes!
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Clock at 4. Back to Lillard for 3. Rebound by Johnson.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board. And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 1. 11 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. And here now is Thibault. And it's Grant in the corner. Nobody near Nurkic. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both